So, you're probably thinking, what is the Hunger Games? Well, that's what this little video intro here is for. I'm going to be explaining what it is, and if you want to skip over, here's a little timestamp right here where you can skip to and get to the meat of the video. But for anybody new or anybody who needs a reminder of what this is, that's what this little intro is for. So the Hunger Games is basically a free-for-all death match in which you get 24 people, 12 teams of 2, and they kill each other to death, and that's pretty much the entire thing. It's based off a book series by Suzanne Collins, and what I do is I find a simulator online. Here's a link to the simulator. Well, it's actually just going to be the text for the simulator because I can't really put a link in a video because YouTube's not that good yet. And you can do your own Hunger Games simulations there as well. I'm actually really interested to see what you guys can come up with your own simulators, whether it be real people, fictional characters, who knows. But regardless, that is the explanation. And now, let's get into the action, shall we? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girl. Fuck, I forgot to edit the fucking name of the thing. Let's try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th annual Ray Ronu Hunger Games. We got another batch of 24 people ready to throw down their lives. And we got another video set for you guys. I know it's been a little while. It's been almost 2 months, actually, I think. Possibly 3, who knows. But regardless, we're here. Video's ready for you. The video's about to get spicy, bloody, wet, and sticky. Let's get into it. Let's start things off. Here is everybody involved. Of course, as is customary, we have the winners of the past Hunger Games. Right up front, we have Steph, Eduardo, Hunter, Beta, and Ryan, as well as the rest of our competitors, including 2 brand new additions right there in Disc 3. We have Caleb and Hannah. And the rest of the competitors are as follows: Devin G, Alicia, Andrew, Hunter, myself, Larry, Megan, Desiree, Bradley, Alexander, Coral, Dawson, Dedan, Albert, Joe, Kyla, Hannah S, Tristan, and Summer. That's all the names you need. This is the only content you need, is just brutal death and glory, and let's fucking go. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds as Hannah B runs away from the cornucopia. The noob obviously doesn't know what to do, so she runs for dear fucking life as Andrew snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag, looking for Molotov cocktails today. Seems that's good. Leech is running away from the cornucopia while Hunter Beta breaks Caleb's nose for a basket of bread. You gotta haze the new people one way or another. Kyla, Tristan, and Desiree work together to get as many supplies as possible as Deadon once again runs away from the cornucopia. I'm getting so frustrated that people are running away, and I'm also frustrated myself because I forgot to turn that setting off.
Today, Junior?
Fuck. Alexander retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Albert grabs a shield while was leaning on the cornucopia, and Bradley grabs a jar of fishing bait while Joe gets fishing gear. You guys gotta work together or kill each other for each other's supplies. There's no other way to do it. You gotta kill each other at some point. Just fucking do it. Bloodshed. I need it. And Devin, Dawson, Eduardo, Summer, and Steph all run away from the cornucopia. I retrieve a trident from inside the cornucopia because I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm actually getting a weapon to protect myself later on. Hannah S snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag as well, while Larry grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. His head's empty. Isn't it wonderful? Day 1 begins. Desiree receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Alexander questions his sanity, while Coral overhears Andrew and Summer talking in the distance. We might have our first alliance here. Bradley is pricked by thorns while picking berries, while Eduardo discovers a cave. The last winner of the Hunger Games is, I don't know what he's doing in that cave, honestly. Crying? Having a mental breakdown? Why not both?
Indoors.
Larry receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, as does Joe. Albert receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. We got 2 different kinds of sponsors here. One's like, oh, take care of yourself. And the other one's like, hey, take care of others in a different way. Ryan, Hannah S, and Steph hunt for other tributes, while Caleb tries to spearfish with a trident. Hunter goes... hello, gotta go. Dawson goes hunting, and Hunter sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate, which is pretty accurate to what I would actually do, because I would not want to fuck with anybody. Alicia discovers a river. Dedan stalks Tristan. Hannah B explores the arena. Devin receives an explosive. Megan begs for Kyla to kill her. She simply can't handle the fucking pressure, but she refuses, keeping Megan alive. And Hunter Beta tries to spearfish with a trident. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. We have not had a single kill this whole time, and I'm starting to get a little disappointed. Y'all have to get this slapping together. Y'all have to really get this shit, man. The Hunger Games isn't about buddy, let's hug each other and hope for the best. The Hunger Games is about, hey, I see you in the distance. I'm gonna beat you to death with a rock. That's what the Hunger Games is about.
Oh, hey, fuck you.
Night 1, Joe thinks about winning while Larry screams for help, and Alexander kills Bradley with a sickle. There we go, we have our first death. That's what I'm fucking talking about. And Hunter and Devin run into each other and decide a truce for the night. Again, pretty accurate to what I'd actually do because I am a little bitch. Eduardo tends to his wounds, Desiree looks at the night sky, Megan and Kyla run into each other and also decide to truce for the night because, they're unoriginal. Tristan tries to treat his infection, Ryan tends to his wounds while Coral and Hannah sleep in shifts, and Albert defeats Caleb in a fight but spares his life. Albert, you're supposed to be a bloodthirsty son of a bitch, where's that energy now? And Steph questions her sanity. Steph's thinking to herself, man, I won one of the first Hunger Games. What am I doing back? This isn't even a quarter quell. Surprise, we can't do quarter quells because it's going to be a fucking while until I get to 25. Or will it? Summer and Hannah huddle for warmth. So do Hunter, Beta, and Dedan. Alicia is woken by nightmares. Dawson tries to treat his infection, and Andrew receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Day 2, and we're starting off strong. Alicia receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, but not before Coral dies from hypothermia. Good shit. Kyla thinks about home. Megan catches Albert off guard and kills him. That's what you get for being a little bitch last little night, Albert. Tristan travels to higher ground. Steph sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate as Summer searches for a water source. Alexander camouflages himself in the bushes. Caleb goes hunting. Devin picks flowers. Ryan sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Hunter Beta diverts Eduardo's attention and runs away. We had 2 past winners, locking horns, but the older winner decides to use her noggin, use her brain. Hannah S. tends to Denon's wounds. Might be a poor choice. Denon might turn around and stab you in the back later, while Desiree stalks Larry and Hunter chases Andrew. Come here, you little Kiwi bitch. Joe, Hannah, and Dawson all receive something from an unknown sponsor. Is the medical supplies? Is it a hatchet? Who knows? 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bradley's dead, Coral's dead, Albert's dead, and night 2 has begun. Hunter stays awake all night. Larry thinks about home. Ryan and Eduardo run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Eduardo is not having a lot of luck this time around. Eduardo has had to deal with 2 former winners. How will that develop for him? We're going to see as time goes on. As Desiree quietly hums, Alexander tries to sing himself to sleep, and Kyla tends to Joe's wounds. Summer tries to start a fire, while Hunter Beta bashes Devin's head in with a mace. There we go, the former queen showing everybody that she's not all talk. She can make the walk too. Dawson falls into a pit and dies. Alicia is unable to convince Andrew to not kill her. Megan and Hannah B run into each other and decide to truce for the night while Caleb questions his sanity. Tristan starts a fire, and Hannah S receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Day 3, we're actually getting a lot of good kills here. I'm having a great time reading it. I'm a little horny for the bloodshed. Alexander severely injures Megan and leaves her to die while Andrew begs for Larry to kill him. 2 veterans meeting, and one of them suicidal apparently. That's new. He refuses, keeping Andrew alive while Steph injures himself. Kyla practices her archery. Dedan and Hunter hunt for other tributes, while Summer poisons Desiree's drink, but mistakes it for her own and dies. You fucking buffoon. Hunter Beta stalks Joe. Caleb overhears Hannah B and Hannah S talking in the distance. You got 2 Hannahs, you get twice the I don't know, what are Hannahs known for? Bullshittery? I don't fucking know. Eduardo steals from Tristan while he isn't looking, while Ryan tries to spear fish with a trident. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Devin's dead, Dawson's dead, Alicia's dead, Megan's dead, Summer's dead. Let's take a look at everybody's status. How is everybody doing? District 4 is doing fucking awful because it's been completely wiped out. Andrew and Hunter Beta, as well as Megan, who's dead, but we're still going to talk about her, each have 1 kill, while Alexander has 2 kills to his name. All 4 former members are still alive, and as Hunger Games videos continue to go on and on, there's more of a chance for a former winner to become the first 2-time winner. We're going to see if that happens today. As night 3 begins, Hannah B and Eduardo track down and kill Joe. We have a former winner teaming up with a new upstart. Very smart, very smart. Desiree tries to sing herself to sleep. Hannah S and Hunter sleep in shifts. Steph dies from an infection. The first former winner to die and take a dive. Alexander receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tristan cooks his food before putting his fire out. Larry sets up camp for the night. Andrew sees a fire but stays hidden. And Kyla receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Hunter Beta also tries to sing herself to sleep. Dedan receives a hatchet. Ryan questions his sanity, and Caleb sees a fire but stays hidden. Day 4, and we're starting things off with a big-ass fight. Let's see what happens. Hannah B and Hunter Beta fight Larry and Eduardo. Hannah B and Hunter Beta survive. Boys and girls. That's another former winner down. In fact, I think the first winner was Hunter Beta, and she just took down the latest winner. That's a real show of who's in charge here. Dedan attacks Hunter, but he manages to escape. Joke's on you, I'm fast as fuck, boy. Desiree and Kyla work together for the day while Andrew scares Caleb off, Hannah S is pricked by thorns while picking berries, and Alexander steals from Ryan while he isn't looking. And Tristan's picking flowers. You having a good time, Tristan? You having a good time? Joe's dead, Steph's dead, Larry's dead, Eduardo's dead, and it's night 4. I received a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Finally, somebody gave me a fucking weapon. Love it. Hunter Beta bashes Hannah B's head against a rock several times. Hunter Beta's kind of bloodthirsty this time around. I kind of dig it. Caleb starts a fire. Hannah S fends it on Desiree and ran away from her fire. Alexander taints Tristan's food, killing him, and Andrew and Kyla run into each other and decide to truce for the night. We had a good dose of bloodshed there. I'm having a great time just reading it. It's a fucking amazing time. Hannah S, Hunter Beta, Ryan, and Alexander raid Zidon's camp while he's hunting. Desiree receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, and Hunter begs for Caleb to kill him. Emo dad, end my life, please. But he refuses, keeping me alive. Hot beans. Kyla and Andrew split up to search for resources. As Fallen Tributes Part 5 rings out across the arena, 2 can shots can be heard in the distance. Hannah B is dead, and Tristan's dead. Didon, Kyla, and Hunter Beta unsuccessfully ambush Alexander, Hunter, and Caleb, who kill them instead. That is another former winner down for the count. The only former winner left is Ryan. Can Ryan pull off the upset of the year and become a 2-time winner? Let's find out. Hannah S cooks her food before putting her fire out. Desiree is sleeping. Andrew's questioning his sanity. Ryan passes out from exhaustion, and the feast happens. The feast is here. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Ryan, Alexander, and Andrew unsuccessfully ambush Hunter, Hannah S, and Caleb, who kill them instead. Wait, wasn't it Hunter, Hannah S, and Caleb last time too? Isn't that what happened? Hold on, day 5. No, it was night 5. Unsuccessfully ambush Alexander, Hunter, and Caleb. Okay, so me and Caleb, we gotta. I begged for him to kill me. He didn't, so I guess I just swore a blood oath to him or something. We're working together. Regardless, all the former winners are dead. We're gonna have a new winner no matter what happens today, and I'm fucking psyched for it. Our final 4 is Desiree, Hunter, Hannah S, and Caleb. So let's see what happens here. Hannah S questions her sanity, Desiree tends to Hunter's wounds, and Caleb dies from an infection. There goes my hero. Oh fuck, he dead. Let's take a look at the stats of everybody. The following districts have been completely wiped out. Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 12. There are 3 people left alive. Desiree, who hasn't killed a single person. Hannah S, who has killed 3 people. And me, who has somehow killed 6 whole people in this game. I usually die early on, but it looks like this time I'm out for blood. Maybe it's time for, the owner of the goddamn channel to finally get what's due. A fucking dub. 7 can shots can be heard. Let's get it going, boys. Desiree thinks about winning while Hannah S lets Hunter into her shelter. Hannah, you want to have a truce? I'll take you right to the end. We can double team Desiree. Then I'll stab you right in the back. Plain and simple. Desiree tends to Hunter's wounds while Hannah S searches for firewood. Hey, just kidding. Fuck you, Hannah. Hey, Desiree, you want a truce? Come on. No can shots can be heard in the distance. Hunter loses sight of where he is. Hannah S unknowingly eats toxic berries. And Desiree dies from an infection. I know dying from an infection definitely kills you, but does unknowingly eating toxic berries kill you?
Nani?
Yes, it does. The winner is Hunter from District 5. Hunter? Who's that? Is that me? Did I do that? Did I just win the Hunger Games for the first time in damn near 5 years? Wowie! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the 5th annual Railroad Hunger Games. The fucker with his name in the title finally won for once. Here's the summary. If you want to pause and read it over. If you want to read things over. Everything you can't see on the screen is Night 6 and Day 7 having no deaths occurring. And Night 7 having Hannah and Desiree both dying when I win. Let's take a look at these final kills here. Scroll on down and let's update the standings for where everybody sits. We had 3 people with 6 kills. 666. Party with the devil bitch. Bleg. Let's take a look at who stands where now. And if you look on the screen right now here, the new standings, we have some really interesting results here. And it makes me look forward to the next edition of the Hunger Games. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. I try to do this series actually pretty often. This is probably the one series that keep her going pretty well. If you want to be involved and you aren't already involved in any of these Hunger Games, just comment down below. I'll add you to the standings, I'll add you to the draw pool, and who knows, we might see you next time. Regardless, have a good day, stay hydrated, I'll see you next time.